here we are, bright and early on a Monday morning. Pat Malone, how are you?
I am great, Steven. It's Monday, right?
Yeah, it's
Wasn't
Monday.
there a Mamas and Papas song about Mondays?
Yeah. Packy, how are you, bro?
I'm doing good, Stephen. What's up?
How's your weekend,
It
man?
was good. It was good.
Good weekend. Yeah, good. We got to keep Packy on the radio. He says he's got to go to the bathroom, so we're going to keep
Said I had stuff to do, Stephen. I got other stuff to do.
We're going to keep him here as long as we can.
All right.
Oh, man, what a morning. What a morning. I heard you talking to. Who was that guy you was talking to? Georgia Power dude or something?
That was Georgia Public Service Commissioner for our area, District 2, Tim Eccles.
What's a Georgia Public Service Commissioner? What's he do?
They set the rates for Georgia Power. Now, they don't set the rates for the EMCs, but they have some jurisdiction over the EMCs in terms of territory that they're allowed to cover and financing.
How come the EMC or why does he get to do that?
Because he was elected to the Public Service Commission.
Oh, okay. So reckon we could do without the Public Service Commission. I mean, I'm just thinking maybe we could doge it. We need it. What's it good for?
Then when Georgia Power says I'm taking your bill up 10%, who would say no, you're not? You're only taking it up 5%.
I just canceled my service.
Yeah, right. Okay, go back to oil lamps and campfires and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they were talking about nuclear. I'm all about nuclear, man. I like nuclear power. I really do. Yeah.
Tim had nice things to say about TVA and their plan going forward with these modular nuclear reactors that they're going to use to generate.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he was in public, right?
Huh?
He was in public.
Okay.
Most people say good things about people when they're in public, but in reality, they're like, "Oh man, I can't believe you said that."
Oh, okay. Right. So we should do our interviews offline. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it's like, offline is where you find, where they got the mics.
In your strange world, this is how it happens. People don't tell you the truth, right?
It's like they get up there and say, "Oh, AOC, she's such a wonderful person," but then when the mic is on and they don't know the mic's on, they're like, "Man, AOC's an idiot."
Okay, then if that's the case, then last Friday we had Senator Hatchett on. What did he really mean?
What did he really mean?
Yeah, if he didn't say what he meant when we were talking to him in public.
Well, I'm talking about,
What's he really think?
Like everybody says, "Oh, we love you, Pat," but in reality, you're thinking, "Bless his heart, he's slow. He's slow."
What? You mean really they don't love me?
Yeah, they do. They love to make fun of you. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's that nuclear stuff. They could actually have nuclear reactors at your house. You could have your own personal little nuclear reactor at your house to service your power.
Now that to me is a really scary thought.
Why?
Steven Phillips in control of a nuclear reactor.
I mean, they're just little. It don't take much.
Remember the guy that rode the bomb down in Dr. Strangelove?
No,
that's how I see you.
Yeah, I'm just saying it wouldn't be that big a deal, really. I mean, it's not. It used to, everybody was scared to death. It's nuclear, but it's really not that big of a deal. It
is if you get exposed.
Yeah, that would be it.
It'll kill you, buddy.
Go check the nuclear reactor. Can you check it right quick? Yeah.
Run down there and see if those rods are still working.
Yeah, I got my hat back. There we go. I got my hat back. I found my old wore out hat, so we're back at it. But yeah,
looks like you sent it off to the cleaners.
No. I just, I get new hats and then I put them up and don't wear them. And I wear, and I kind of let the older hats, I start wearing them because my old hats gets holes in it. My wife don't like me to wear hats with holes in it because she said it makes me look bad. Like anything could actually make me look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so, I was wondering what made you look good.
My wife, she makes me look good.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was very well said, Steven.
Yeah, I'm at the time, I've been married for a long time and I've realized that when she lays your clothes out for Sunday, go to church, that's what you wear. You don't argue. When you was a kid and your mom laid your clothes out, I don't want to wear that. I don't want to wear it. I don't do that anymore. I just put it on, go,
Okay.
Regardless.
All right.
Right. Ain't that the way it works?
I guess it is.
Yeah,
it's working for you. It must work for everybody, right?
Packy's learning that stuff the hard way. That's why he's so tired this morning. They've been fighting all weekend long. Oh, I just love it. I'm thinking to myself, I could tell him some, like he tries to help you on your dates. I could help him in his life as far as, like sit down, shut up, and hold on.
Oh, grief, man.
I don't tell him nothing. I just let him learn himself and just laugh. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure which is worse, learning it himself or getting your advice.
I don't know. Oh, pronouns. I'm waiting. Packy had to go to the bathroom. No kidding.
We don't have
He's
any.
a country boy, so we're gonna be here for about 30 minutes.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right.
No filter, right? See,
Yeah.
it's fun. No filter.
That's the good
Let's
thing
go.
about it, man. I don't care if you're here or not. If I don't like you, I'll tell you, right? Ain't that better? Hadn't you rather be around somebody like that and just say, hey, look, I don't like you. We can sit here and talk, but I don't like you much, right?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily like to be around somebody like that, but yeah.
At least you know where you stand.
I'd like to know so I can avoid you.
Well, that's the thing, when you go and you hang out and all that kind of stuff, you think, well, this guy really likes me. In reality, he don't. There's always that one person when you go on a trip or go somewhere, like to a concert or something, and all your buddies get together like, hey, man, let's go check out this concert. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then they say, well, we probably need to invite Harry. And everybody like, no, we don't want Harry to go. Well, we can't hurt his feelings. So they invite Harry because they have to. And he's the one that just sucks the air out of the room, but he's there because you feel, I don't do that. I don't invite Harry. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that. You didn't need to go through that whole story. I knew you didn't invite Harry.
Then poor Harry, he's sitting there thinking, oh, these guys really like me.
I told Harry, if he ever gets an invitation from Steven, be wary.
You're not coming back. Oh, your mic's going out. Oh, your mic's wiggle your white mic cord, you cheap.
Why not? What the heck's with the equipment? Is it working now?
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
Get a cord apparently, huh?
Yeah, you got to spend some of that hard-earned money of Jeff Batten's there, so I'm sure he'll do that. Good morning, everybody.
Does he pay for replacement mic cords?
No, he don't. But
comes out of your health plan.
I keep giving the receipts to Packy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll turn this in. But yeah,
we'll talk with Karen and HR.
And he's got the credit card here, but he can't seem to buy my mic or pay me back for all my mic cables and stuff. But he can go buy like 40 bunches of bananas and apples and 8 cases of water, but he ain't got enough money to pay me my $12 back.
Potassium's good for you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's get to a break, folks. All righty, I'm with Kim there. What a beautiful morning, man. It is absolutely, I think it's supposed to be 80 degrees today, is it not?
Yeah, it's supposed to be very warm today.
Oh, I'm ready for it. Yep, I'm ready for it. Yep, absolutely. What a beautiful day. I don't know if y'all seen this. We've got this woman has released a video expressing her frustrations with airlines, making it difficult for plus-sized people. Got that plus-sized people? Is that what we call them now? Plus-sized people?
Yeah. Didn't you call those people big bone people?
Oh, well, we used to call them back in the day. They were big bone people, Oh, she big bone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Large petite would what we would call them. Large petite. Got it? Making seats that are too small for one plus-sized person to fit in is what she's saying. Y'all need to go watch this video. This woman, there's like 4 of her all wrapped up in one. She's I don't know, plus size one. What's the scale now? Like, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate that chick? You say, oh, she's about an 8. But on a if this woman is a +1, I'd hate to see a +2. You'd have to roll her in a wheelbarrow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a good thing we don't have that DEI stuff anymore.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. Wasn't it now? Yeah, it's dead. It never was alive in my world.
It allows you to go off on plus-size people on Mondays.
Well, how stupid is she? And she squishes down in the seat, and she's like all the way up against the front seat.
Yeah.
And she's leaning up against the back seat, and she's like, oh, they need to make the seats bigger. I'm like, no.
You do that.
They do what?
Make the seats bigger.
She needs to quit shoving stuff down her throat. That's what's wrong. Why don't we try that?
You need to buy a first-class ticket. There's plenty of room in first class.
Oh, so what it is?
Yeah.
But when it comes, okay, you know nothing about flying. You know nothing about flying. There's weight and balance in flying, and if you put all the weight on the front of the plane, you'd never get off the ground.
Let's see. I got 3+ million Delta miles, and I know nothing about flying.
Well, you should know you can't put the fat people in the front of the plane.
Are you going to use those Delta miles, Pat? Can I bum a couple of them off you?
You may not use them. They are mine.
3,000+ miles.
Yeah. 3
Yeah.
3
I don't-
million.
What?
3 million plus.
Oh wow, where'd you fly to?
All over the world.
You just couldn't make up your mind.
He's
where
got
you
all
wanted to
them
go?
Delta Sky miles, and he can't even buy a new mic cable. Look at that.
I don't know. We need to fat shame that. Can you fat shame now? Is that what it's called? Fat shaming?
I guess you can do that now, can't you?
Well, I'm just gonna tell this chick she needs to go on a diet and quit worrying about. I mean, because she's just gonna eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and then we're supposed to change the whole world when she can fit in the plane seat. Wow.
Isn't that kind of weird? I mean, people who are I don't know how to phrase it, the exception to the rule, they expect everything to be done for them.
Yeah.
What about me? I got long legs.
Yeah, but you got a little short body, so it all averages out.
Okay.
Yeah. You look like a stork or something. You know, a stork's got the long legs and a little short body.
Jackie, stop laughing. It's still Lent.
Mental imagery, man. I'm just.
You know,
I know exactly what's happening. You're not doing a good job with your Lent resolution.
I'm just thinking about you, man. I'm just thinking about those legs.
and a small brain too. Yeah. Yeah. If I only had a brain. Yeah. That's the way it would. I reckon Trump.
To picking on somebody else, will you? Go back to the fat lady again.
Oh, the fat lady. The fat lady. We're gonna be barred now for. I'm just, come on. Honestly,
Come
I'm
on,
good.
man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even. Never mind. We'll skip that. Hey, did anyone? What they had the Masters this weekend? The golfing thing. Did it make you?
McIlroy got the monkey off his back. He won in a playoff. He almost gave it away.
Who's that?
Rory McIlroy, the kid from Northern Ireland. He's not a kid. He's 35, 36 years old.
He's a kid. He's 35 or 36. Yeah. Yeah. He's a kid.
Like a grandkid.
I don't know. Now are they going? I think they're talking about moving the Masters down to Trump's golf course. Are they not?
Oh, that's Trump BS.
You think so?
I hate to say it, but the Masters is not leaving Augusta National.
Well, I'm just gonna say. I mean, I love Georgia. I'm a Georgia boy from get go. But Augusta's just. We could cut Augusta out and send it on. I'd be okay with that.
Well, we're not talking about Augusta, the city. We're talking about Augusta, the golf course.
Yeah, but who would want? I mean, it's like that's the only thing there worth going for. And I don't even like golf.
You're right. You're right. That is the only thing there.
So if we could take the golf course and move it down to Mar-a-Lago and then just get rid of Augusta.
If you get rid of Augusta, where do the mosquitoes go?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, talking about Trump, I see where, looky here, man, Trump says he has been saved. He has found Jesus. And this is no joke. I'm not kidding you. Have you seen this?
I'm waiting for the punchline.
There's not a punchline. There is not a punchline. Yep.
Good for him. Good for
him.
him.
Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of this DEI and stuff's going away. And then what was it Biden did? National Day of Transgender or something? Didn't he do that on
Transgender Awareness Day?
Did he make that?
I think so.
Yeah, I know that was last year on Easter or something, wasn't it? Didn't he do it on the same day as Easter?
It fell on, I want to say it fell on Good Friday or something last year.
Well, I think Trump, now this is no joke either. I think that same day is going to be the last day of Transgender Day, period. No more.
Okay.
Huh? And that's something else you got to do. Okay, so now we got to get like a federal ID, I guess I'm saying. What is this? A federal ID? You have to have that to travel or something. You with me on that?
You have to have a federal approved driver's license.
Right. And everybody's got
it has all the security features in it to get
right
on an airplane.
And you have to take your birth certificate and you have to have proof that you're an American citizen. No. You have to have 3 proofs that you're an American citizen, I do believe, to get this.
No, you don't.
Okay, just give it
to get the license?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your passport, your birth certificate, any one of those will prove you that you're a citizen.
Okay, I'm good with that. So how are these dang transgenders going to work out with that? Because when they take their birth certificate, it's going to say boy or girl, right? They can't change that.
Does it? Does your driver's license have sex on it?
Yeah,
I don't. Does it?
yeah,
Okay.
I think it does.
I don't know.
If I can get the law to give it back to me, I'll find out.
Yeah. You don't have yours handy right now, do you?
Do what now?
You don't
No.
have your driver's license handy.
I got a ticket here, but it don't say anything about my.
Yeah, it does have sex on it. Mine does anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I don't know how they work that out.
Yeah, I know how they do. It's gonna say male or female on it, regardless of what you are. Right?
No, it's going to say what you are.
No, it's not. It's gonna say male or female,
Yeah.
regardless of what you want.
Oh, what you want? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not going to get to arbitrarily. That's like getting arbitrarily to put down your weight is 110 when you're 210.
I think, yeah, I do. I lie on my weight a little bit, don't you?
Do you?
Yeah,
On the high side or the low side?
the high side.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you got yours yet? Have you got your ID? I actually took a buddy of mine the other day. Had to go to Tennessee, and he went and got his.
Georgia has been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years. It's only backward states like I think North Carolina is finally making the conversion.
I don't know if mine's. Let me see. I do have my driver's license here. Let's
Does
see.
it have a star in the top right-hand corner?
Do what now?
That have a star in the top right-hand corner.
Which one do I use?
Oh, geez, you got multiple licenses. Oh,
You never know when you're gonna need them.
Dude, you're over 21, man. Why do you need another one?
what the heck?
What?
Why do you have multiple drivers?
He's got like 4 driver's licenses here. How many are actually suspended?
Well, let's just not talk about how many driver's licenses I got. Let's just say
No, let's dwell on this
I just
for a
keep
minute.
going and going and going. They're,
I wonder if an announcement over the radio is probable cause.
they're gonna say, "Hey, I'm taking your license," and I'm like, "Oh,
For that state trooper who patrols in front of the station.
So is it the little star on top? Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you got the star, then you're good. That's the license.
Is that what that is? Okay, I got the little star.
See, Georgia's been doing that, issuing those. I want to say for the last 6 or 7 years.
Right?
Ooh, were you chewing on that driver's license? It's in a corner.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, I'm good then. I'm bona fide. I'm bona fide.
Of course, you have to buy 2 seats when you fly. You know that, right?
Not me. I don't.
One of those extenders for you.
Yeah. You know, that's the thing when you fly and you get set and there'll be a fat chick on one side and a skinny chick on the other, and the skinny chick's just eating away, and the fat chick's like, "Oh, I never eat. I never have anything to eat. Oh, I don't never eat." Why they lie about that? Why they lie? Oh, I don't want anything. I'm not hungry. You know, they could eat the whole smorgasbord right off the table.
Becky, your Englishman is threatening me again.
Oh,
would you give it to me with the accent?
backwoods are we, Pat? That's fighting talk.
Get him.
Go. We'll meet you down at the pub, Nick.
At the pub. I believe Nick. Nick. You need to come over here, man. We need you. We need some sophisticated people on our show.
We could do etiquette lessons.
Huh?
We could do etiquette lessons by Nick.
There you go. Hey, let me ask you something. What the heck is the deal with the Democrats now? They gone in. They're singing now, man. Everything they do, they're singing. What is the deal with this? Used to it'd be a word.
I have
It'd be
no idea.
Bloodbath, 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 bloodbath. And now they're singing. And the songs sound like Packy's wrote them.
Well,
my favorite is "We'll Fight Elon Musk." You know that one? Remember we played that?
Maybe they've turned the corner and they've really lost it, huh?
I mean,
fight against
Doge. Yeah. What rhymes with Doge? What rhymes with Doge? Oh, well.
It's like orange. Nothing rhymes with it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. Packy brought me a brownie from his mama this morning. It's kicking in.
Is that what's wrong?
He said, just eat one. Just eat one. I don't know what that guy's thinking.
But they make you want to eat more, though.
yeah,
That's the problem.
So I'll have another one. Yeah.
Vicious cycle you get into there.
We love his mom, man. She rocks. Ain't no doubt about it. She does. She's actually going to get a tattoo of me on her shoulder. I can't wait. Oh, you weren't supposed to show that, Packy. She's going to show that to you for Christmas.
You've clearly been into the second brownie. I can tell.
Oh, Lordy. We got to get to a break. We got to get to break. What do you mean, which side you on? Which side you on? I'm with
He's
you.
talking to Pat.
Oh, I'm with you fellers. That's where I'm at.
What do you mean by backwards states anyway, Pat? Everybody's asking.
North Carolina took a long time to get the certified license deal, right?
Yeah, they're a little slow over there. They all ain't they?
Yeah, and they're not the only. They're not the only state.
Ain't they run with Democrats?
There were a number of other states that were late. New York, I think, was one. Well, I mean, it was the Democrat states. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, Democrat states, because they want all them illegal voters.
I guess.
I'm gonna tell you, you can stand on the Georgia line if you'll watch the buzzards. They'll fly right up to the Georgia North Carolina line. They'll turn around and come back in Georgia. It's crazy. You ever notice that?
Those are Georgia buzzards.
I thought his buzzards wouldn't even fly over North Carolina, but I don't know.
No,
I'm
those
just
are
picking on you guys over there, but it's okay. We love North Carolina.
North Carolina buzzards fly down to the border and then turn around.
They circle Harry's house. That's where their buzzards are out. They're just waiting.
Neutral non-aggression pact they have signed between buzzards in the two states.
Oh, well, let's get to a break. All righty, we're back with you. I reckon Fort Moore is in Georgia is now back to Fort Benning again. Am I reading that right? Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, they found another a veteran who had some distinguished service aspect whose last name was Benning.
So it's not the same guy.
Yeah, it's not the Confederate General Benning.
Well, then,
another veteran.
Well, for all us Southerners, it still is Fort Benning.
Yeah,
that's kind of a.
I think you're going to see more of that.
I wish they wouldn't have changed to begin with.
Well, it was kind of a silly reason to change it.
I would think so too. I didn't realize I thought they changed it back to Fort Benning because it was Fort Benning.
No, they changed it back because they were able to find somebody else who wasn't associated with the Confederacy.
So they're going, yeah. Why is everybody mad at the Confederacy?
Yeah.
What?
You can say they stood up and went with their principles.
Yeah, I don't know. Dang Democrats, they started it. Oh, Lord of mercy. And I reckon we had somebody tried to burn out the Pennsylvania governor. They tried to set his house on fire and burn him out.
Now that's scary stuff.
Yeah, it is.
When certain things aren't off limits, we were talking about that, and the number one thing, think about the protection failure that went on because the governor's mansions are guarded.
Yeah, you would think so, but maybe is he a Democrat or Republican?
He's a Democrat.
Well, they probably had DEI people out there. That's probably the difference. And they were, they was out there eating some of Packy's mama's brownies or something. You know what I'm saying? Watching the View.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, okay. What?
Could be, but I think the worst thing is, I understand disagreeing with somebody, but you don't go and try to kill him by burning his house down. Yeah,
our poor old fella up here, he's a farmer and saved all his money and tried his best to do the best he can, mind his own business, and he got him a Tesla truck, and then they key it or they paint on it and all that stuff. That's as bad as anything else. Do you not think? I mean, if you got a problem with somebody, go to the person. Would you not think?
Farmers don't drive Tesla trucks.
Oh, yeah, we do. We got that one farmer out there. He's got a Tesla truck.
Yeah, we do. Are you a farmer now?
Yeah, I'm a farmer.
Old farmer.
I own a cow. I got a cow. So that makes me a farmer, right?
Somebody else takes care of your cow for you, and then you just get the meat.
Well,
that doesn't make you a farmer, bro.
I might even have a cow and a half. I don't know. I have to look in the freezer and see just exactly how much cow I got, but I'm a farmer, boys. Yeah, I just think it's crazy all these folks attacking people's personal property. And that's the thing about it. I think if they key your car, you ought to go down and, well, I was going to say, you ought to go be able to key their car. But I mean,
where does that end, Steven? I mean, I hear you and I understand the frustration, but where does the eye for the eye end? Because if you do that, doesn't the other person who has that same philosophy then come back?
Well, now if you do it, okay, if you key somebody's car and they see you key in the car and then you just mop the floor with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet you they'll think pretty good about keying somebody else's car next time. Do you not think?
Yeah, but the person who's going to go to jail is not the person who keyed the car.
See, I think that's where laws need to come in, man. We need to make laws. Like if somebody keys your car and you mop the floor with them, it should be a $5 fine.
We got Z on the phone.
Hey, Z, what's going on, brother?
Oh, shoot, man. Just another day in paradise.
Well, that's it. I guarantee you. What are you into today?
Oh, well, just out enjoying a nice day. But y'all was talking about that guy burning the governor's mansion down. Did you see about where the 17-year-old boy up there killed both his parents where he could get their money and try to plan assassinating Trump?
Really? I did not see that.
Yep.
There's some sick people out there.
So he's going.
I'll tell you, it's getting crazier and crazier all the time. You know, we're seeing the lunacy of people, and you know, of course, they got rid of all the insane asylums. I think we need to open a few back up.
Yeah, they used to be in Milledgeville. That was a big thing, man. You're going to send you to Milledgeville, you know, in Georgia.
Right.
Yeah. So
I don't understand where people's mindset is. You know,
TikTok.
I mean, when you're talking about killing people and actually killing, I mean, that's a far step over a line. That's not a little step. That's way over the line.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, but that's the thing about it. You know, these people have no boundaries. They have no boundaries. And they don't get it at home, and they can't get it at school because the school can't do any kind of discipline. And then you get into the real world, and the law's got their hands tied, so they really can't do anything, and it just escalates. And there's no boundaries.
But when you have a news media that is telling you every single day that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are Hitler reincarnate,
yeah, and okay,
I mean, some people, like, it does just go in one ear and out the other. Like, yeah, whatever. But some people may take that seriously.
Okay, you got Bill Maher. We talked about him the other day. Gonna go have supper or whatever with Trump. He actually went and Bill Maher has been all over Trump right and left. And y'all need to watch where he talks about going to that. He was blown away. Bill Maher was blown away. He said it's not the same guy that you see on TV. He's actually very, very intelligent. Where he says, "I was completely wrong about Trump." Said he felt way more comfortable with Trump than he would have had with Clinton or Obama. So if that tells you what kind of person. So, you know, the media has spent Trump into being a bad guy and a terrible guy. And then people like Harry Vaughn and Pat Malone, they're like, oh, he's terrible. He's terrible. Nobody knows why, but he's not. In reality, he's not. I'm with you on that. And then,
yep. Well, I think the problem started a long time ago. When I was in school, we opened school. We still had prayer in school and paddling. Matter of fact, they take you out in the hallway and paddle you right there. They didn't play no games with you.
Well, that's the thing.
I think we lost that in the school system, which people think about it. You know, your child spends more time at school being influenced there than they do with the parents at home at night. If you really look at the hours of time spent.
Well, now that's designed by the left to where they can plant seeds in your kids' brains about the way they think they should be instead of the way the parents should be. Yeah, that's the grand design there. That's just my opinion, but I think that's kind of changed a little bit now. But if you don't get discipline in school and you ain't getting it at home and you don't get it at school and you don't get it when you get out because the law can't do anything, where are you going to get discipline? I mean, where is it going to come from? You're going to end up thinking you can do anything you want to do regardless because there's no consequences.
Right. Well, the thing about it is, you know, you can't let the parents skate by. I mean, everybody got to work, try to make a living, but you still got to have that time because your children are more valuable than anything that you can buy.
Now, you got kids?
I certainly do, grandkids and great-grandkids.
Ain't nothing like them, man. I guarantee it. I would like to say, though, you talking about this guy trying to kill his parents. My dad actually one time, threatened to kill me one time. I ain't kidding you. He said, son, I brought you in this world and I can take you out. I'll never forget that. So,
Right. No, this guy, the guy I'm talking about, Steven, actually killed his parents.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and he hid the bodies in his house for a while. They finally caught him. But
Yeah.
that's what he was doing. He's part of some neo-Nazi type of deal.
Well, they always say neo-Nazi, but it's not. He's just crazy, period. They just need to take him out, have a fair trial, and hang him. That's what I think. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we got to fair trial, Pat.
We'll get
At
that.
least we, at least we got
We ended up at the same thing.
Yeah, we did. We went straight to hanging, but yeah,
I mean, that's the
we
Well,
stopped at
fellas-
fair trial though. Thanks, E. Appreciate you, man.
Bye-bye.
Yep, get the fair trial in. Quit. What is that song? Whiskey for my men and beer for my horses. Let's send them on that. Let Jesus figure it all out. We ain't doing no good down here. So, right. He said he's 16 years old. This kid's 16 years old. I mean, what kind of kid would? It's mental people. I'm telling you, man. These folks, they're mentally, something's wrong with them. And they can say what they want to. This transgender and all that DEI stuff. You seen that thing where Delta says, "Hey, this is a manless flight. We're all manless frights. No more men." And then they get the picture at the end of the commercial of the plane upside down. I love it.
Oh, you're sick. You're really sick.
Oh Lordy, what we gonna get away, Pack?
There are sick people. I think it's 1 in 3 people are sick.
Here's the problem. Okay, if you're crazy and you don't know you're crazy, you're dangerous. I know I'm crazy. I do. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. How can you be crazy and know that you're crazy?
Well, see, that's the
If you're
difference
crazy-
between
if you're
mentally.
really crazy, you don't know you're crazy.
No, that's the mental ones. Yeah, that's the mental ones. You with me?
What are you, physical crazy or what?
You know
What-
what?
What's the other side of mental crazy?
Yeah, that would be Harry. Yeah. So now is Bernie Sanders and AOC, are they the next president?
Who knows?
Running for president.
That to me just shows the disarray that exists on that side.
That is it, man. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
That's the best they've got. Are you going to answer that phone, Packer? Or are you going to sit over and look at TikTok? Oh, the phones are ringing. I'm going to start calling this pudding.
Somebody's in charge this morning, huh?
Yeah, I know that's right. I guess we better get to a break, folks.
Oh, I thought we were gonna give some away.
Oh yeah, I kept waiting on you, and you was on the phone. You just
No,
get off
you
the
guys are
dang
yapping,
phone.
man. Hey, we've got a gift certificate for RJ's Fine Cigars to
All
give
right.
away.
We love RJ's Fine Cigars. I am not kidding you. That is a cool place. And they
It's right
got
there next
smoking
to
jackets.
Yeah,
Yep.
next
Yep.
to Granddaddy Mims.
Yep. So, and they bring you this next part of the show, and they are good people, no doubt. And man, that place smells good. I just love to smell cigars. Do you, Pat? Do you smoke cigars?
I used to. I don't smoke anything anymore.
No, you don't.
Quitter.
Yeah.
I take pills now.
I think oh yeah, you pill popper. Yeah.
Pills and alcohol, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get to a break. All righty, what's the question, Pack? What's the question for RJ's Fine Cigars? Where you can get fine cigars, you can get humidors over there that's full of cigars. You can get your own little box over there. You put your stuff in and a smoking jacket.
Pat, you better make that question easy because we got Vito on the phone.
Oh, Vito!
And we're just gonna give it to him either way. So
Hey,
Well,
Vito.
Vito knows the answer to this one. What was the name of the high school in Greece?
In
Heck
Greece?
if I know.
Greece?
Yeah.
if I know high, that's right. That's right, Vito.
We never been.
Please don't kill
We
me.
never been to Greece, man. I didn't know they had high schools in Greece.
Not that Greece. The movie Greece.
Oh, the one where John Travolta.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Heck if I know. I know Ridgemont High. That's about it.
That's
That
it.
wasn't it.
That's it. That's it.
That was a high school, but that's not it.
Oh, is that not it?
Yeah,
No, that's not it.
who was the famous rock and roll guy from Philadelphia?
The what?
Bobby, what was his last name?
Bobby from Philadelphia?
Yeah, rock and roll, early rock and roll, Bill Haley in the Comets time, 60s.
Oh, Bobby Vandell.
No,
Bobby Vinton.
it's got an R in it. Rydell.
Rydell. Oh, heck if
Yeah,
I
you
know.
won. That's the name of the high school, Vito.
One, please don't kill me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You know.
You just got it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Principle.
thank you.
Yeah.
You can give it away to somebody. I can't smoke no more.
Are you kidding me?
Nah, I can't smoke them anymore, unfortunately.
You can chew
But
on
thank
them.
you.
You can chew
But
on
what
them.
I called you about was this parenting thing. These kids.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little advice. Number one is nowadays, and I'm seeing it more with the younger generation than we did. We even did it in my generation. I was born in the early 50s. Okay.
Right.
I can tell you right now that parents want to be friends and not parents. And the thing is, you got to be a parent
Right.
before you become a friend, and they will be your friend as they get older, and they will have respect for you and others. Okay. And if you can't be a parent first, okay, and you abandon your children and whatever these whatever you want to call them, these deadbeat dads and useless mothers, okay,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't have children and leave them to your grandparent or your parents or grandparents to raise.
Right.
Maybe you should practice a little safer sex.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. You're right about that. It's all about respect, and I respect my parents. My daddy told me this, and I told my kids this, and he meant it, and I do too. And you know, people get your kids to a certain age. Well, I've done all I can. He's 18, make his own decision. I'm not like that. I mean, my daddy told me when I was a kid, son, you'll never be too old for me to wear you out. And he's 89 years old right now, and if he pulled his belt out, I guess I'd stand there and let him whip me. But you know,
Yeah, well, I can tell you right now, I never spanked any of my children, and if I did. When I did, it was before they went to school. I mean, before they hit the first grade.
right.
Okay. I stopped spanking them, and I spanked them in the right location, and I did it, and they knew what they were getting spanked for. Okay. And after that, I never had to raise a hand to any of my children.
Right. You just tell them,
Okay.
if you don't straighten up, I'm gonna bust that hind end. That's all you got to do.
And that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, the old show, wait till your father gets home. Well, that's what it was like,
Yeah.
you know, and that's all I can say. And
Well, all right, man, we
people need
appreciate
to
you.
have a little respect for each other as
Hey.
human beings.
We appreciate you, man.
All right. Well, thank you guys. And hey, give away that cigar to somebody else. I appreciate you all.
All right, man.
Thank you.
You didn't have the guts to tell Vito you were going to smoke it, Steven?
Well, I don't tell Vito nothing, man. He said, you know, I remember when he told me, hey, let me give you a little advice. Y'all need to listen to him when he says that. He's pretty serious about that advice he gives out. I'm not kidding you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. If you don't want to go see a chiropractor for about a month, you need to listen to his advice.
He's got a big trunk in that Cadillac.
Hey, did you whip your kids or did you do time out?
No, you didn't do timeout. Come on.
Well, what did you whip your kids?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you
No, he just put them down there and read them some of them greeting cards that he wrote. That was their torture.
Yeah, trying to teach them life lessons, not a greeting card verses, right? There you go.
Oh, Lord. Packy, you whipped your kid yet? How old is he?
He's going on, 18 months now.
Ah, about time for a good whipping, man. Yeah.
It's like a preview of the movies, right?
You ain't whipped him yet?
I mean, I'm not. No. I haven't whipped my child yet, Steven. No, I haven't.
Man, he ain't gonna turn out right at all. I'm just telling you. Yeah. Yeah. So you doing timeout? Have you timed out him yet?
We do some timeout, yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna be one of them.
We
kids.
do that gentle parenting. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with timeout. I mean, that's where it starts. There's a
Are you
progression here to discipline.
No, it's not. I'm telling you, when it starts, you're sitting there doing something wrong. Next thing you know, you're in the air going around in circles with a belt on your hind end. It's like, okay, I don't know what I done, but I ain't doing it again. You know? You ever, the circle? You ever done the circle?
Oh yeah. Trying to stay
See,
ahead of
here's the thing,
belt
Pat.
landing.
Yeah.
The good parenting tech, because Steven has got some good kids, and the good parenting, that's Emily. Like, not him, dude.
Yeah.
They all act like Emily. That's the thing. That's the good.
Yeah, there's people out there that's never done the circle, and you can tell it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell it. Yeah. Yeah. We'd love timeout.
That
so.
does work though. If you
What
move it fast enough, you move at the same speed of the belt. When it hits you, it doesn't hurt.
I never was that fast, man. Especially them hickories. They wrap around you. They don't just.
Oh yeah.
Just get all tangled up, and there you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The worst one was the switch.
that's what we call a hickory down here in the
A
South.
hickory? Okay.
Yeah. You call it a switch.
It was the flexibility of that thing. It
Yeah.
to wrap around you and get you both places.
Oh man, don't you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
A switch. That's what you turn the dang lights on with. I'm gonna get you
Well,
the switch.
We call it a switch.
Yeah, because you was born up
You got to
north.
pick out your own, go out there and get like a little blade of grass.
No, we'd
How
always
about
bring
this
in
one?
logs. Yeah, we
Couple
brought
of
logs
logs,
back. We drag that sucker in. That just make it worse.
Hey, thanks to RJ's Fine Cigars. Check them out. They are right there next to Granddaddy Mims in Blairsville. They have a humidor inside and a huge variety of cigars, including their brand new. They have their own labels now. So check that out, rjsfinecigars.com.
All right, folks, we're out of here till in the morning, Pat. I'll see you then, brother.
See you then.